Hey everyone, welcome to On the Rocks. I'm your trail guide, Claudia Faust. Every week I'll take you on a new adventure as I check hikes, waterfalls, and other outdoor activities off of my Arizona bucket list. Today we're hiking to Waterwheel Falls. Waterwheel Falls is a 1.6-mile hike with just 150 feet of elevation gain, and it's in Payson, Arizona. Waterwheel Falls has been on my bucket list for a long time, actually a couple of years, and today was the perfect day to come because it's in the 90s and I know that water is about to be ice cold, but I'm gonna love the refreshment. And that's why it's called Waterwheel Falls. When you begin hiking, just look uphill to the left of the trail and you can spot the massive water wheel. The beginning of the trail is on a sandy path about 100 feet away from the water, but within minutes you'll be hiking on rocks directly next to the river. I highly recommend waterproof hiking sandals because, well...
Oh my gosh, there's so many crawfish!
Okay, that's just one, but I swear they're everywhere. I had no issue with it though because it reminded me of catching crawfish at summer camp as a kid, which there were people doing that here too. And yes, in the Midwest where I come from, we say crawfish. Sorry, crawdad folks. Now we're at what I would call the moderate part of the hike. While this trail isn't difficult, it may be more challenging for anyone who doesn't want to navigate through the rocks to find smooth footing. The rocks can be a bit slick, but if you're worried about it, just take your time. I love looking down the steep cliff at all the kids and families climbing around the rocks in the water, not to mention the rock face along the water was stunning. The best part of this hike is constantly being surrounded by quick flowing water. I was pretty much taking mental notes the whole time to figure out where to post up and enjoy the river for a few hours. Just about anywhere along the Verde River would make the perfect spot to hang out. Just maybe not under this rock. Just kidding. I went on a Saturday, which was very busy, but it was so much fun that the crowd truthfully didn't bother me at all.
Better than me.
I'm happy to say that I noticed very little trash left behind, but I want to take the time to remind my fellow adventurers of the golden rule of hiking. Pack it in, pack it out. It will help all these beautiful places stay beautiful. And we made it to the Cascade.
First waterfall of the season, and I'd say it's a success. The water's really refreshing. It is cold, but you get used to it quick. And now it's time to jump in like all these people are.
I knew the water would be cold, so this is the route I chose to take. So many families and kids were enjoying the waterfall and sliding down some very slippery rocks, and some people were more brave than me jumping from higher up. Oh, and did I mention this trail is super dog friendly? The rock face was very cool, so I wasn't worried about Mia's paws. However, we did carry her through the short sand section to keep her cool. We hung out at the waterfall for a bit, but we decided to post up at another spot that was a little less crowded so we could have more room to swim.
Waterwheel Falls, 10 out of 10. You see what I mean? It's a good old time.
This spot was towards the beginning of the trail and we were able to swim around and jump in, and we realized there was another waterfall. This hike is full of surprises if you look for them.
I would say that this hike took an hour and 45 minutes, but that's not really true because we're here enjoying the water, jumping around. It's a great place to bring your family. Kids can do it, dogs can do it, and it's a great way to cool down this summer.
Thanks for joining me at Waterwheel Falls. I'll see you next time on the rocks.